I bless the Lord for this week. I give him praise, glory, honor, and adoration. This week, I just want to encourage you about the act of obedience. Sometimes when God tells us to do something and we do not know the end, how it's going to end, we try to hold ourselves back. But what if us holding ourselves back is getting us to get the blessings, holding us back to get the blessings that the Lord has for you and I? Sometimes being obedient in some areas is scary because you hear the enemy. What if I give this? How am I going to take care of this? If I let this person go, how am I going to survive? But sometimes the test that God gives to us, the moment we take that step of faith, the end can provide something more than what we let go. And I will use Abraham as an example for what I'm talking about, the act of obedience. We all know the story of Abraham, that he had another child with a servant, a maid servant, Hagar. But the Bible said God promised him to give him a promised child. God promised him to give him a promised child, which is Isaac. And by God's grace, the time came for him to have Isaac. And there came a time that same child that God told him that out of him, he's going to bless him and his descendants, God demanded him to sacrifice Isaac unto him. If it was you and I, how are we going to handle this? Maybe we'll go to friends and then talk to them. What do you think about this? You promised me this thing and then now you're telling me to sacrifice, and friends will give ideas. Everyone will bring their mind to you. But the Bible said he heard and he took that step of faith with no questioning to God. And when he took that step of faith, he went to the place where he has to sacrifice his only son, the promised child, the one that his descendants are going to be blessed under. And the Bible said the moment he was ready to take the life of Isaac, the moment he was ready to take the life of Isaac, what is the moment that the Lord is waiting in your life for you to take that step, for him to do whatever he has in store, or to release that blessing, that grace, that the other level that he has for you, the other door that needs to be opened for you? The moment the Bible said Abraham was ready to take the life of Isaac, his only son, then he heard Abraham. God called him. His friend called him. And he told him that now I know. Now I know. I don't know what the Lord is telling you to let go so that he will elevate you, or the places that God is telling you to humble yourself so that he will lift you up. But I'm here to tell you that when it seems like your back is against the wall, when it seems like you have done all you can, just stand and see what the Lord will do for you. The Bible said the moment Abraham was about to take the life of Isaac, then God said, now I know. And he provided himself a sheep caught in the thicket. The enemy will sometimes put fear when it comes for us to act in obedience to receive from the Lord. But Abraham did not go and discuss this issue with any man. I don't even know if he told the wife that God is demanding of Isaac, because as mothers we say, what do you mean? I'm not going to sit down for you to take the child, my only child, from me. But he took that step, and at the end, God provided for himself. Today, I'll encourage you that any area that you are struggling to let go, any area that the Lord is telling you to hear or to listen for him to do something new, he will not tell you the end, but believe in your God. Because I believe Abraham knew that God will not fail me. If he has spoken, he is watching over his word to do it. So even if he takes the life of Isaac, God has power to lift him up again to fulfill that promise that he gave to Abraham. So any area that you know that God is demanding your obedience, today, this week, all that I'm saying is encourage yourself and take that step of obedience and let God surprise you. Let God do something new. He is waiting for our obedience so that he will act. It may look like we are losing everything, but he will step in at the right time and provide and make a way and see you through and lift you up because of your act of obedience. God bless you this week. I love you. Take care.